Hey guys, welcome to another video. If you're new here, my name is Kelly, and today I wanted to sit down and go over my Thanksgiving plans for you. I'm going to be doing a little series I'm putting together for Thanksgiving. Now, right off the bat, I want to say this is not a I know everything, let me teach you my ways video. We have hosted Thanksgiving several times, but I definitely don't know everything, and they've all been great, but there's definitely been times where it didn't go according to plan, and I don't want you to think I'm sitting here telling you, this is how you need to do it. This is just what I do, and I thought it would be fun. Online, I see that everybody's just skipped to Christmas already, and in my house, it's still very much fall. We still have the fall decor out. I will say we have started to dip our feet into Christmas a bit. Rest assured, we're still in fall here. I have a lot of prepping and planning that we're doing. This will be, I want to say, like our 7th year hosting Thanksgiving in our home. I have a lot of tips and tricks that I'm going to share with you, and some funny stories also. I wanted to start off just going over what I'm going to cover. So I'm going to go over our full menu, how I shop for my groceries, how I make my grocery list, how I plan out when to purchase different items. I'm going to go over my full tablescape, how I'm going to decorate, how I make a seating chart, what dishes I select, and how I'm going to organize all of that. Our prepping for our house, I'll probably make like a clean with me video of specific things that I like to do before I host Thanksgiving. And then I'm also going to go into the food prep. I'll bring you along as I prep for all of the different dishes that I'm preparing, as well as timeline on how I do that. Even with all of this planning, things are not going to go exactly as you planned, and that's fine. That's my biggest tip, the thing that I've taught myself, that through experience of hosting over the years, is that you just need to be flexible. It's not going to go exactly as planned. You can't control how your guests are. You can't control, to an extent, you can control how the food turns out, but not always. Some years my dressing has not been good, and it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. You'll still have a good time with your family and friends, and that's what's most important. So speaking of it not going according to plan, I wanted to share a few things, a little stroll down memory lane. Thanksgiving for me has always been a really exciting time. It's like the beginning of the holiday season. After Thanksgiving, it's full on Christmas. So at Thanksgiving, we watch, the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. I always remember the turkey would like go in the oven in the middle of the night, and it was like this excitement. You would wake up Thanksgiving morning and you could smell the turkey as soon as you woke up from your bed even. And that was such a great memory. We always had big Thanksgiving. My mom and dad would host Thanksgiving, and it was always like a big event. We had a big family, and so there was lots of aunts and uncles and cousins, and we'd have a big, huge table that would go the whole length of the room. And so that's what I think of when I think of Thanksgiving. We would pass the food around, and there would always be funny comments from everybody like, don't take too much of that. There better be some left by the time it gets to my side of the table. Or why did you start over there? You should have started passing on this side. One year, my mom famously, the rolls weren't being passed fast enough, so she started throwing them to people. And that's kind of become a thing that we do some years. But it's not all fun and games. There's definitely been times when things haven't gone as planned. One of the first times that I cooked Thanksgiving dinner was when I was in college. We had like a Friendsgiving with my friends, and I was hosting it at my apartment. It was my first time cooking a turkey, like a whole turkey. I remember like asking my mom what to do and everything. And this was before like the internet was like super, you couldn't just pull up YouTube and see what was going on. So I remember like asking my mom, and she told me everything. She's like, make sure that you pull everything out of the turkey. There'll be a bag that contains like the neck and the giblets and all of that. So make sure you pull that out before you cook the turkey. I was like, okay, I got it. So cut to Thanksgiving, and my friends and I are in the kitchen, and we're like, okay, let's do it. I'm like, we have to get this bag out of here. So, we're like 19 years old, we're like, oh my God, this is so gross. And we're like sticking our hands in, pull like gloves on. We're getting this bag out. We get the bag out. We're like, okay, good. And then we bake the whole turkey and it all turned out so great. We sit down and our friend goes to carve the turkey and he's like, what is that? And there is a whole bag of giblets and all of the nasty stuff that had been cooked in the paper bag inside the turkey, you know, just behind all of the stuffing that we stuffed this bird with. And that's the year I found out that they can be double stuffed. So you really have to actually look in there and make sure there's nothing left. But it was funny. And then we were like, no, we got that. We like went and checked the trash to show, you know, we already got it out. Another mishap that happened on a Thanksgiving was, I think the first year we hosted Thanksgiving in our house, my husband had pulled the turkey out of the oven and we were basting it, and my aunt and uncle came. My aunt came around the corner in the kitchen and I was like, hi, and I was like too busy saying hello, and the baster just shot out this scalding hot chicken juices all over her. It was horrible. Like, it shocked me, it shocked her, it probably burnt her, and it was just like, I was mortified. And she handled it so well. She was like, it's okay. I ended up having to we had to wash her shirt for her and put it in the dryer, and it was fun. So, but you know what? Thanksgiving still went on. It was fine. So regardless, it doesn't matter. Just go with the flow. Even if you cover your guests in scalding hot turkey grease, things are gonna work out anyway. So. Anyway, don't forget to hit subscribe if you haven't already so that you don't miss any of these upcoming videos, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye! Wait for better days, but the days won't come. Show me life, show me love.